and the boy who lived across the street hailed me, and he said, Maggie, can you give me and my mom a ride? And I was like, and he looked desperate. I said, okay. And I'm thinking, I've never met his mom, I've never met anybody but him. But he seemed really scared. So I was like, okay. So I pull into his driveway, and he goes, can you come help us get something out of the house? And I say, okay. And I've got my kids in the car, but I'm in the driveway. And now I just kind of want to get out of there, because now I'm like, oh. And we used to live in Silver Lake under some really elderly ladies. And so usually we would have to go up and help pick them up off the floor. So I kind of thought in my mind, well, I'm going to go help him, like, get a grandmother or something out of the house. So I go into the house, and he takes me into a bedroom, and he goes, can you help us carry this safe? So I get the safe, and we take the safe out, and we put it in my minivan and with my 2 kids. And just as I put the safe in the minivan, vroom, 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 FBI, and the next one is Customs, and the next one is Homeland Security. So flash forward. Now the house goes on sale, and we're like, oh my gosh, we gotta buy that house, because we have to, like, have some control over our neighborhood. And a horrible eyesore, like, it's, in our opinion, like, it had become, like, they had taken out the hardwood floors and they'd put in white tile. They'd taken out the river rock fireplace, thrown the rocks in the backyard. It was marble or something. They're just, like, completely, you know, taken away all of its historic character. So it's a lot, you know, buying a house is always complicated. So closing on the house was really hard. They almost backed out at the last minute. Okay, so finally the house closes, like on Christmas Day or the day after Christmas. And the realtor shows up at our house, and he says, the money closed and the FBI took all of it. Took it all. Was waiting at the office and took it all. The people didn't get any of it. So finally we've closed on the house, so we call him and we say, what was it? What was in the safe? He said there were money launderers, and there were 3 safes total. We had one of them in our car. I think they added up to $1 million in all 3 safes. Then we fixed up the house, and, you know, we sold it. And here we had moved into this neighborhood, like, oh, we love our culturally diverse neighborhood, and we sold that for the highest price we could possibly get to a lovely couple, you know, like, with no criminal past at all. So